Hello again. Happy Monday. I've got a lot of flowers opening. This one is putting on its second bloom and is just, I love the color of this. Let's put this in the sun. I don't know if you can see how beautiful those are. It had just finished blooming. I think I had, and there's more down in there to ready, are getting ready to open, and more down there. This one is just going crazy. This little bitty one had quite a few blooms on it. I don't think I showed any because they were so small. It was really hard to see it. I can't get my camera. I gotta figure out why I can't get it to focus up close on some of this small stuff. This one has got, looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blooms total. These two are about to open. This one, these I bought last year, and I bought a whole bunch of gymnocalyciums, some rubicia, some mammillarias, and I picked them all specifically for the different flowers. So I'll come out again later today and then again tomorrow, and some of these will probably already be open. This one's developing blooms, and that one obviously is already done, but it looks like these two are really starting to grow now. This euphorbia, my Medusa, is flowering like crazy. This little one's got a bloom coming in. And then this one down here, don't mind this poor little bromeliad. I can't seem to keep it watered enough, and it struggles. I need to figure this one out. But this has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blooms on it. And they should be opening soon, probably today or tomorrow. So we'll keep an eye on that one as well. And then we'll go, it's really bright right now. It's about 1 o'clock and the sun is just starting to, you can see the shade is starting to come now. So this stuff will all be in shade in another hour. But I just looked down here and saw this one here is about to go off here. This one's got 3, 6, 7, 8 blooms. This is an absolutely amazing color. I can't wait till they open. This is my favorite cactus that I have here. And this one, one of my subscribers gave me an ID on this one, but I can't remember what it was. I need to look it up and remember it, but it's about to bloom. And here I have a Crassula platyphylla, I believe, and it's sending up some blooms here. And then, you know, the echeverias, they're all still happy, going crazy. And then this one just opened today, and I can't tell, it's pretty hot right now. It's like 85 degrees, and I can't tell if the edges of that are curled because of the heat, but we'll see. Now these guys are about to go off. These will probably be open today or tomorrow, and they're really pretty pink. So I'll come back again. And over here, what do we got? Let's look down in here. So I have a whole bunch down in there and back over in here that are about to flower, and they're all this same one. The mama plant is in the back, and this is the one that had that big 8-inch stalk with the huge pink flower. They're so pretty. So I'm gonna have a lot more of those soon. This little one, nothing on there. You're gonna get stuck by a cactus. These guys are pretty much done. So I've got, let's see, this big beautiful one is gonna have a lot more. I have a bunch of these too, and they bloom like crazy. And we don't want to fall over backwards. Let's see who else is getting ready to bloom. Oh, I just noticed these little euphorbias in here are really starting to, no, those are not euphorbias. These are the euphorbias. Yeah, they're getting a lot of growth now. Ooh, they're getting bigger. So that's exciting. Down here, we don't really have much going on in there. And let's see over here. These guys, this one is going to be amazing. All of these are covered with blooms, so those will all start opening up probably in a few more days. And what else is over here? Anything interesting? Let's see. This one's got kind of an interesting flower stalk. It hasn't opened up yet, but it's been developing for quite a while. And these guys will all be in the shade pretty soon, a few more minutes. I did move these aloes over here, so they're going to get shade much earlier, and I'll probably add another one or two that I have in pots. And that was Eric, I believe, was saying these were they just need more protection from the sun. So this one will be, it'll probably get about 2 hours of early morning sun, and this little corner, which is why I put my Japanese maple back in there, and I've got my fuchsia hanging in here. So these get sun really early, much earlier than everything else does in here, so we'll see how they do. This euphorbia is doing good. I brought my obesas out and put them out here. They get early shade, but a little bit of sun in the morning, so they're doing okay. This still hasn't opened, but it's getting close. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4 blooms on it now, 5 coming in. So that's doing good. These guys are gonna start putting off. I get a ton of yellow flowers off of these cactus. These are the same as this. They all came off of the same mama plant, and they bloom over and over and over. Beautiful, beautiful yellow flowers. Somewhat small. Oh, got another flush of poppies coming out. Those look good. And so this little aloe I will probably put into that pot so it doesn't get fried, because it's about to get in the shade. This stuff gets shade probably by about noon. The back wall gets shade, and then the sun starts moving forward. I did add a few more plants down into there by that Sahara. They seem to be doing good. I put them kind of far back so they would get somewhat early shade. Nothing new over here. I did trim off the dead blooms off of those aloe blue elf, and I still need to find a spot for that aloe vera. But I did notice that it's getting a lot of good new growth, so when I trim those up and separate them, I think they'll do good. Will you two get out of my garden? There's plenty of places for you to roam. And then over here, nothing new to report. My Nepalus is going crazy. I might trim a couple of those small petals off. And I like to just scrape those little thorns off on the young petals, slice them up and scramble them with eggs. They're really good. I like Nepalus. Tasty little treat. And so I think everything's doing good, but I'll keep you apprised on those cactus as those flowers open, because you don't want to miss those. They're just amazing. Cactus flowers just are absolutely beautiful. And it's funny actually when people come over who don't really know a lot about cactus or don't have cactus or see them too often, and they're always so surprised that they get flowers the way they do, when most of us cactus growers actually grow them for the flowers, specifically for the flowers. Here's a couple more gymnos, and that they're about to go off too. So all these little gymnocalyciums, all those little ones that were back on the shelf, I think I bought about 15 last year from Planet Desert, and they're just really doing well. So I'm happy to see that so many of them are already flowering this year. Can't wait for those to open. All right, we'll see you later. I'm going to come back out here later and check on those flowers again and see if any of them have opened. So stay tuned. Okay, so it's been about 2 hours, and look at this. So 4 of the 6 buds have opened, and look at that color. Oh man, that is stunning. I hope it's coming out the color on camera that they actually are, which is a kind of a deep red with a little bit of maybe lighter pink. Wow, those are stunning. And let's see if anything else has opened yet. Oh, look at this one. That one opened too. That was just had that one big one. I bought quite a few of these gymnocalyciums that had kind of this white flower on them, because most of my plants have, you know, yellow or red flowers, some with purple, but I didn't really have any cactus with white flowers. This one's still not ready. These still look good. Let's go check over here and see if any of these over here have made any progress. Oh, these are about to open. They're getting there. Probably by another hour or so, those may be open again the rest of the way. Look at all the weeds in here. And this looks like it's not really liking this heat. This thing's been in full sun as long as I've had it, so it's about 3 o'clock now. And didn't I have something down in here that was... Oh, let's check on this. This was my Dickia. I posted a short yesterday about this, so it's gotten quite a bit taller. This little Haworthia is trying to send up a little flower there. That yellow one, was that open earlier? I can't remember. Yeah, I think that one opened yesterday, or even the day before. Those yellow flowers last quite a while. Everything's in the shade now, pretty much most of it anyway. I think that was all. I think it was just those ones over there that I was really watching closely. Everything in here looks about the same, but I really got to keep a close eye on those gymnocalyciums because they open up quick. They go from just a bud. Those two little ones down there haven't really... That'll probably be tomorrow before those open, but we'll keep watching. So I just noticed this one here. This is the one I've been waiting to open. Yeah, the people I bought it from, she said these would be purple flowers, and those, another hour I'll come out and hit this one again with the camera because those are just about to open. So yay! Yeah, this one's open now, looking beautiful. I'm still waiting on those other ones to open back up, so we'll check back in. Here, my peanut cactuses are really going off. Both sides. They're looking a little ratty right now because I need to repot them, but I'm going to wait until they're done flowering. Look at all those beautiful flowers. These things go crazy every year. And when it's done, I'm going to repot them together in one pot, pick out all the dead stuff and really make them look nice. And this aloe vera, check out the blooms on this girl. Woo. Starting to open up now. The hummingbirds love these big blooms. And this little aloe going crazy. Lots of blooms. Everything's doing good. Doing what it's supposed to be doing. These little blooms are getting closer, not quite ready to open up, but they're getting there. And they're so pretty, really pretty purple. So these ones are finally starting to open. They're looking great. If I come out in another hour, they will probably be open quite a bit more. So that's all for this one. Actually, I may check back in, but if not, we'll see you next time. Okay, well, these ones finally opened, and they are just absolutely beautiful. Look at that. There's still a lot more blooms to go on these. This one over here is trying to close up a little bit. These little ones look good still, but we will lose those as the sun starts going down and it cools down. And then let's just go take a look at this last one over here and see what it's doing. Yeah, they're still kind of closed up, but they'll be really pretty tomorrow. And then these ones are getting very close to opening, those four. I still think they're yellow. I've never had this cactus before, so we'll have to find out. So that's it for now, and we'll see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe.